This is the Tokyo Bata 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo Bata 23 の Sneaker Channel です。毎日アップするので、毎日見てください。I drop content every single day of the week, and you should check in every day to see that content, reviews, sneaker news, upcoming sneaker releases. And today I've got an absolute banger for you. It's not got a release date yet, but the images that I've dropped look absolutely phenomenal. And it's a must-see sneaker. It's the Nike Air Force One racing-inspired sneaker. As I said in the introduction, today's sneaker is the Air Force One Racing. It's a phenomenal looking sneaker with a ton of content and details in it, and you just got to check out every single little bit of it to appreciate how great this sneaker is. Now, I drop my content every single day, and what that means is I'm dedicated to bringing you guys reviews and you guys information about sneakers. I do work full-time and I have a young family, so it's hard work for me. But what keeps me going is when you guys click that subscribe button down below and let me know my hard work is being appreciated. So if you could, please, I appreciate it when everybody does it. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know you appreciate the content, and I will keep going every single day for you. And I'm going to do that right now with this Air Force One Racing. It's a phenomenal looking sneaker, and actually the Air Force One lows and the Air Jordan 2s are my tip for the sneakers that are going to do well this year. They might not bang it out the box in the way that a Yeezy used to do or in the way the Air Jordan 1s always do, but I think they're going to have a pretty good year. The Air Force Ones and the Air Jordan 2s. So keep an eye out for them dropping throughout the year. And these Air Force Ones are a good place to start. They are a phenomenal looking sneaker, and it's all about racing, and they're based on the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And the Charlotte Motor Speedway logo that you can see up here is very much red, white and blue colorway. And it's the Charlotte Motor Speedway that inspires these particular Air Force Ones. And you can see from the Charlotte Motor Speedway logo up here, red, white and blue are the main colors. But the main colors in these Air Force One Racings are red, white and blue and black. Predominantly it's the black and white that work well together, and there are, I don't know, echoes, shall we say, of the pigeon dunk lows that dropped earlier this year, as you can see up here, and they do have certain similarities to them. But the Air Force One also has the blue and the red in there to pop that out, and the dunk lows had the green in there to kind of separate the two sneakers. So they are a little bit different, but to me there are certain similarities. So let's have a look at some of the places where that red, white and blue pop on the sneaker. And the first place to look is with the red swoosh, which is bordered by a blue border all the way around, and on that white background it gives you that red, white and blue pop, which really looks good. Then going up to the top of the sneaker, if you have a look at the tongue, there's a special sort of racing graphic on there in red, and then a very special Air Force One AF1 logo in white, and that logo will be important later because it's repeated elsewhere on the sneaker. Then coming down from the tongue to the lacing system, at the very bottom of the lacing system there's a metal lace holder with the words racing and Nike across them in black lettering, which is another nice feature that helps this sneaker to pop. Then we move on from there to the heel, and it's in the heel that the features really come thick and fast. On the side, the lateral side of the heel, there's an awful lot of detailing that reminds me of the sponsoring on a racing car. Lots of little sponsors throughout, and in the case of this Nike, it's lots of little Nike detailing throughout. And then if we look at the heel itself, you can see again repeated there, you've got that AF1 logo that was in the tongue, repeated again on the heel at the pull tab section. Together with the lateral side detailing and that heel pull tab, you've got a really pop and heel section to this sneaker. But we're not done there. If you look inside of the sneaker to the insole, you can see that is also special, and it's got a special design with the word force in it, which again is unique to this sneaker. And then again, if we go down to the midsole, more detailing. You can't believe the amount of detailing on this sneaker. If you step back and look at the sneaker as a whole, it doesn't look that cluttered, which is amazing given the amount of detailing on it. And in the midsole, you can see that detailing is quite small, and it adds a real flavor, a real touch of motor speedway to this sneaker. The final place that we have a touch of that Charlotte Motor Speedway is if you flip these guys upside down and have a look at the outsole. The red, white and blue outsole caps off a phenomenal looking sneaker in that Charlotte Motor Speedway colorway, and I think together, outsole, midsole, upper lacing system, insole, the whole thing, tongue, everything together. Phenomenal balance in this sneaker, excellent colorway, great looking silhouette, and Nike have done it again and blown it out the park with an amazing Air Force One. For me, this is a definite cop. Okay, that's my review of the Air Force One Racing. It's a great looking sneaker. I wish I had a release date for you, but I just had to get this out as soon as these images were there. It says mid-February sometime, but I don't have a date on that. But when it does drop, I'm sure plenty of people are going to be all over this sneaker and it's going to sell absolutely phenomenally. So make sure you keep an eye on the Sneakers app and other online sources to find out the exact date that these guys are going to drop. As I said earlier in this video, I also drop my content every single day, and hopefully you guys will be around to see what I come up with tomorrow. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my daily content. For now, Tokyo Butter 23 is signing off from Tokyo, and I will be sure to see you tomorrow. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのvideoです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.